Hello, Aquarius. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of August 23rd through the 29th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, Aquarius, take what resonates and leave the rest, as these are general readings. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at what's going on for this week. Your first card is the Eight of Pentacles. Next, the Knight of Wands. And the Major Arcana card, the Hanging Man. And we will get to your oracle cards in just a little bit. So Aquarius, just give me a moment here so I can take in the energy of your cards, kind of see what messages are coming through. Okay, Aquarius. There's an indication here that something is out of balance. You're spending too much time and energy within one aspect of your life, and there needs to be more balance. So time to take a good look at this, Aquarius. And your first card, Aquarius, is the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be your first clue, as this is working very intently on the job that you do, making sure every detail is perfect, so much so that things can almost come to a standstill until you get everything in place the way you like it. So much focus and energy and detail might be an indication you're spending too much time in the workplace. And with this card showing up front and center in your reading, could be an indication. Now, this is Virgo's card in energy, very organized, very ambitious, practical, but it's a perfectionist kind of energy, seeing things through right to the very end. Spending maybe too much time at work, seeing to every detail, and maybe an indication that you feel you have to do the job yourself or it won't get done right. This card's ruled by the sun, so it's associated with your identity, your character, your brand, you might say, Aquarius. And with this number 8 energy of this card, it's abundance. But it's abundance of your time being spent to precisely this, your job, your career, or your business. Now, for some Aquarius individuals, this could also be job hunting. This could be spending a lot of time trying to find the perfect job, the perfect company, so much so that you're not actually getting your resume out there. So it could be a lot of time and energy into trying to pursue the job that you have in mind. Now, your next card, Aquarius, is the Knight of Wands. Kind of a unpredictable energy, as that's indicated with the volcano erupting in the back. You never know when and where this Knight of Wands will turn up. Can be an indication of a Sagittarius coming in, whisking you off on some kind of new adventure or travel. This can actually be what's taking up most of your time. Could also be an indication with this turning up in regards to your first card here, the Eight of Pentacles, where you never know where it's going to take you. So it could be your job, could possibly be involving business travel. And again, this takes you away from your home, your family, and your friends. So it could be, Aquarius, that you do like that adventure, that travel. And you could have a job where you don't actually stay in one place for very long. The Knight of Wands concerns your third chakra. That's your will and determination. So could be through your own choice that all this energy concerns one area of your life. Now, your last card here, Aquarius, is the Major Arcana card, and in this deck it's called the Hanging Man, which is an indication to look at things with a new perspective. This is a card of contemplation, having patience, maybe even making a sacrifice, which is really what your cards have kind of been all leading up to. Could be your loved ones around you are indicating you're spending too much time at work and traveling for your job. Could be an indication that your relationships are kind of in what I'm going to call uncertain territory at this time, this kind of energy. So it's time to observe your environment, your situation, relationships, what's around you, Aquarius, from a new perspective. Start looking at how things used to be and how things are now. Could be you have to make some kind of sacrifice to iron things out, Aquarius. Now, the Hanging Man card is your choice to take a good look at things. This is not something that's forced you into this position. This card's ruled by Neptune, so it can be an energy of illusion. Maybe things that you think are like having an overactive imagination. It has the number 12 energy, which reduces to 3. It's an indication that something's kind of coming together, maybe coming to a head, you might say, where you really have to review and decide. So compromise might be needed. If you meditate, Aquarius, when the Hangman shows up, it's an indication to get in touch with the spiritual aspects of yourself for guidance and direction. Major Arcana cards show up when either change is needed or change is going to be thrust upon you. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards here is 21, which reduces to 3. So another indication that something's coming together that needs to be addressed. New beginnings, new starts, new agreements. Now let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for you this week. And you received Pipestone. Well, there could be some reason that your ancestors are calling to you, Aquarius. And let me grab, I do have Pipestone. Here is my small piece of Pipestone. So again, maybe a specific reason your ancestors are calling you. They want you to start to acknowledge them. So very powerful time for you to kind of dive more deeply into who you really are, find out where your family comes from. Could be a strong indication that you're very drawn to a particular culture, and it might not be in your current family bloodlines. So pay attention to any particular cultures or belief systems that you're finding yourself drawn to at this present time, because there might be some messages or guidance affiliated with that. Now, pipestone, also called catlinite, is a sacred crystal in the Native American culture. It's carved into sacred pipes and used in other sacred objects. So it's associated with the root chakra, and it's used to connect with the earth, your ancestors, the Great Spirit. Now, the last message here for your reading comes from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck. And it's funny you got a card in regards to ancestors when your Oracle card is like a final message from your ancestors here. And you received balance yourself. Okay, like a medicine wheel. Well, I do find it interesting that you're getting this particular card. Your ancestors are wanting to get a message through to you. And the phrase is balance yourself. Wow. That's what I was kind of picking up, that balance is needed at the beginning of your reading. And then if you look here at your Hangman card, balancing your body, there you go. It's a common message or kind of thread coming through this week for you, Aquarius. The message here from this oracle card is an indication that each part of your life contributes to the whole of who you are. And the strength you draw from one area of your life can help you to manage another. However, now you need to look at how much time and energy you devote to your health, finances, career, relationships, personal interests, and other aspects of your life. And then once you've identified the areas that you need to focus on, make a plan to restore the balance. Nurture your whole self, your mind, body, emotions, and spirit. This is your final message for your reading this week. So in summary here for your week ahead, Aquarius, an indication, a general energy that you spend all your time and energy in regards to one aspect of your life. And you are starting off with the Eight of Pentacles card, which is an indication of spending a lot of time and energy into the work that you do. Most likely in the workplace, but it can also be something that you do at home. This is Virgo's card in energy, so you do it out of kind of like your perseverance, staying with it, seeing to the tiniest detail, making sure everything is perfect. So the number 8 energy of this card is abundance, and how much time is devoted to your job, your career, or your business. And for some Aquarians, this could be job hunting, maybe trying to find a job if unemployed, or finding another job, the right job that suits you. And you're spending a lot of time and energy in regards to this. Now, your next card is the Knight of Wands, an indication that your schedule or possibly the job that you do is very unpredictable. Within regards to the fact that possibly you might do a lot of traveling for your job. Can be an indication that you're not available to family, loved ones at certain times, but you enjoy this excitement, the adventure, the travel of the unexpected energy that comes in and sends you off in a new direction. But it can also be an indication of a Sagittarius coming in and whisking you off on a new adventure as well. Your last card here is what you need to do, Aquarius, the Hanging Man. Look at things with a fresh pair of eyes, a new perspective. Take a good look at your environment, your situation, what you do for a living, other areas of your life at this time. What's out of balance? What is literally turned upside down? Now, the Major Arcana card, the Hangman, is showing up as change is needed or change is going to be thrust upon you. So this is an indication to take a good look at everything this week, Aquarius. See where you're spending all your time and how it's affecting others in your life. Some sort of sacrifice or compromise might be needed in order to straighten things out. Your angels and guides are suggesting the pipestone crystal for you this week. Some kind of connection with your ancestors, wanting to maybe point you in the right direction. So you might be drawn to a particular culture, which you should indeed follow up and see what the connection is. And your last message, your oracle card message from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle card, is what your reading is indicating all along here. Balance yourself. Take a good look at all the areas of your life, Aquarius, because balance is needed. Each part of your life contributes to the whole of who you are, and the strength you draw from one area of your life can help you with another. So it's time to see and address what's out of balance. Paying attention to how much time and energy you devote to your health, finances, career, relationship, and so on. You need to focus, make a plan, and restore the balance for your benefit, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you are interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Aquarius family.